Well, hello there. It's Jacob from the Dallas Open Micer YouTube channel, coming to you with a promotional video for the upcoming Now That's What I Call Comedy Volume Number 7 show. This is going to take place at the Art Center Theater in Plano, Texas. And in case you're trying to look that up on the internet, Art Center Theater, they follow the Canadian spelling of those words. I don't know why, but they do. The show is going to be Saturday, March 26th at 9:30 p.m. It's very fortunate for us that it's on that Saturday, that weekend, as Matt Tolentino is going to be in town doing shows. On Friday night, I'm planning on going to see him with his small band at the infamous Texas Theater. They're going to be doing a set there before a screening of American in Paris and American in Paris. I think I might have just said American in Paris, but we'll keep rolling, folks. And then the Singapore Slingers are going to be performing their Sunday afternoon jazz social at the Heritage Park. Saturday night they're doing a private event, so you don't have to worry about a conflict there with some other. We're very blessed with high quality entertainment. So my plan for the weekend. See the Matt Tolentino band Friday night, sleep in Saturday morning, and then go to the Art Center Theater in Plano Saturday night at 9:30 for the Now That's What I Call Comedy Volume Number 7 show. And I do plan on skipping the jazz social on Sunday afternoon. I have a little bit of lingering COVID fatigue from this recent bout of COVID I had in January, so I'll be wanting to rest up for the work week. So if you go to the Art Center Theater website and click on the 2022 calendar of events, you'll see some event details describing the show. And the show is described as, it promises an explosive night of comedy. I've got notes. I said probably backwards to you because I got the phone flipped around, and I haven't figured out how to make it the correct way. So if you know me personally and are wondering why my part's on the wrong side of the head, that's why. The show is promising an explosive night of comedy that will change your life. Now that sounds like a very bold claim, and you might be wondering, can we legally get away with making such a claim like that without backing it up? And the answer is I don't think we could. One thing I want you to know, if you do come out to see the show, one of the performers is the host of the State Bar of Texas podcast, and so he hasn't distanced himself from this statement that we've put out. So either this is a statement we can back up, or the Texas State, the State Bar of Texas has very low standards for the kind of legal mind that they allow to host their podcast. But I think we're going to be all right with this claim. Another claim here is that the show is going to be featuring the hottest stand-up comics in the region, as well as bright newcomers. I don't know, I'll be on the show. I'll be sharing hosting duties and telling some jokes, but I've been around long enough. I'm not a bright newcomer, and I have to say I'm not one of the hottest comics in the region. I'm bringing very little heat into this showcase. Not a lot of attention. I'm not in high demand at all. It's not like I'm turning down offers to be a part of this show. I've done 2 shows in the past 2 years. I blame it on COVID, I guess. But anyway, now the hottest stand-up comics. I'm definitely not a hot comic, but I am extremely dry, and that makes me highly flammable. Anything could happen. Could catch some wildfire for you. On what night was that? March 26th, 9:30 p.m. in Plano, Texas. What else do we promise here in our event details? We'll promise you that you'll laugh your face off. Well, idiomatically, we don't want you to laugh your face off. You might have seen tragic news stories about people who have their faces ripped off by animals, maybe a chimpanzee or a dog mauling situation, and it's a tragic and a horrific thing to have your face ripped off. It's it's not like you're gonna be laughing, your face falls off, and well, let's be silly and swap faces with one another, like in that movie. No, it's not like that. It's facial reconstruction is it's a long and painful road to recovery. But idiomatically, though, that's a whole different story. It means you're gonna laugh a lot. You're gonna be really working your mouth with all the laughing you're gonna do. So that's good. That's gonna be exciting. If you like to laugh and you want to idiomatically laugh your face off, Saturday, March 26th, 9:30, Art Center Theater in Plano. That's where you're going to want to be. We're on item number 5 on my notes for this promo video. You might be wondering, Jacob, there are showcases almost every night of the week in the Dallas Metroplex area. What's so different about this one? What sets this apart from other showcases? Well, this is a theater showcase. It's not like a bringer show that your friends might try to drag you out to so that you'll buy some drinks at the club or something like that. Maybe chicken strips or something for your 2-item minimum. But this is not a bringer show. We're not just looking for seats, butts in the chairs, so to speak, because this show's at a non-profit theater, which means that this is it's not purely capitalistic enterprise. Although I'm a very strong believer in the capitalist system. But like British television, sometimes when you free yourself from the need to make money, you can allow yourself to be a little more picky with the quality of the entertainment that you put out. As past tense, I don't think the BBC or the ITV's golden age is behind itself. I for one did not get fired up for this year's BAFTA awards, but this is a curated show. The fellow that's running this thing, Bo, he was able to carefully select the performers for this evening, and that is something to weigh in the favor of this show, whether or not you're deciding to attend this show or some other some other showcase. So try this one. It's a curated show in an artsy theater. Oh, another thing that's going to be different about this show is that there's going to be a rap hip hop artist who's going to be performing, singing, intermixed with the comedy. It's going to be like kind of like a vaudeville showcase. Now, if you're like me, I don't care for rap hip hop music. I don't really know the difference between the two, other than, if I was going to make a Venn diagram with rap in one circle and hip hop in the other circle, that part where they overlap in the middle, they would both have in common, I don't like it. But I understand that I guess I'm in a minority when it comes to that. And I know a lot of people do like rap hip hop music. So, if you like rap hip hop music, that's something you might want to consider. I don't know that there are going to be very many opportunities for you to see comedy and rap hip hop music in one place in Plano, Texas, on the night of March 26th, 2022. We're getting near the end of this. Looks like I'm gonna see that little timer up there. It's been 11 minutes and 38 seconds. Most people that have started this video have already given up on it, but that's okay. I'm having a good time, and let's look at what bonus features this comedy show might also have for you. Do you know the Art Center Theater in Plano, Texas, has free parking, free ample parking. You don't have to worry about circling the block to try to find a spot. You don't have to worry about finding a lot that has an open space. You don't have to worry about a panhandler offering to protect your vehicle for a small fee. It's a free parking. The theater is in an industrial park, so at 9:30, all the laboring folk have gone home, the workers, and all those parking spaces are going to be there. Hey, between you and me, you can double park if you want to. Especially if you got a fancy car and you don't want to get door dinged by some more common person's vehicle. You can do that here, and it's not gonna be frowned upon. Maybe frowned upon, but what can we do about it? Another thing to consider at this theater. There's no 2-item minimum. You're not going to have to buy two alcoholic beverages, or if you're not a drinker, maybe you don't have to buy the mozzarella sticks that you don't really want. You can either just choose not to partake in drinking and snacking, or you could visit the concession stand, or the concessions window, and maybe get a reasonably priced item, bottle of water perhaps. One final point I think I had here was Plano, Texas. In 2011, it was named the safest city in America, and in 2021, it was named the safest city in Texas. So that's a good thing if you're hearing about all the crime in Dallas, and you're coming in from maybe a more rural area to see comedy in the city. You don't have to worry so much about all the horrors of modern city life that you might have been hearing about on social media, because we don't really like to talk about this on the local news. Now I was the victim of an attempted carjacking in Plano, Texas, in the summer of 2013, and it was not that far from the Art Center Theater. So I just wanted to be sure what kind of distance we're talking about here. I obviously survived, although I did have to get loud, and I used some vulgar language when scaring the attempted the would-be carjacker away from me. I don't like cursing in public. I like to try to stay clean, but sometimes I guess you got to do what you got to do. But the Art Center Theater is, according to Google driving directions, exactly 1 mile or 1.0 miles from the site of where I foiled a carjacker's attempt to make off with my vehicle. And after the carjacking was foiled, he attempted to rob me, or demanded that I make a voluntary cash donation to him to make him leave the scene. But anyway, that was a long time ago, and nearly 9 years ago. Nearly 9 years ago. So I think we're going to be safe. I think we're all going to make it home if you make it out. I do hope you have a wonderful, safe evening. I hope you laugh your face off. I hope the night of comedy will change your life. And my goodness, we're going to have so much fun at this show. Now that's what I call Comedy Vol.7 at the Art Center Theater on March 26th at 9:30 p.m. We're going to have so much fun that we're gonna get together again soon for Now That's What I Call Comedy Volume 8. Hope to see you there, folks.